early on, how did you figure out what kind of your path would be, or what kind of music you wanted to make?
Yeah, it was really from my inspiration, I think.
Okay.
I was really inspired by actually house and groovy music in that days. I played the drums, so I was always with rhythms and groove. So that's how I started making little edits of tracks, then a little bit of bootlegs, remix, and then I started making own stuff. In the beginning, those were really like groovy house tracks. Yeah.
And I just spoke to Lucas and Steve, and there's a track coming out. They said this Friday.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about, as a duo, working with another duo? Is it difficult to get everybody's 2 cents into the...
It can be difficult, but with Lucas and Steve, we're always in the studio. We just have a great vibe. Actually, we're just having fun, and yeah, it went pretty smoothly. Actually, I mean, we made 2 tracks in one day. Actually, when we started, like the finishing project took a lot of time, but we released the other track, "Show Me Your Love," and now the new track with Lucas and Steve and Little Giants, "Keep Your Head Up," is going to be released Friday, and it's a really powerful track. It's very strong vocal. Yeah, I really love it.
What, for the parts that you kind of came up with, what was the inspiration?
For this track, actually, the inspiration came from the vocal itself.
Okay.
We got the vocal sent, and we really were blown away. We were in the studio and listening to vocals that were possible to use for our tracks. And we were with Lucas and Steve, and instantly we fell in love actually with the vocal, and then we started producing, working on the track, and yeah, that was actually the biggest inspiration. Yeah.
Finally then, last time I spoke to you, we talked about you starting up a record label.
Yeah.
So now, a couple of months in, how is it going?
Actually pretty good. For a new label, like our first track is still in the top 40 in the Netherlands. So that's doing good. And that was also a bit more like a single. The second track we released was really like a club track, a banging club track, and that was, it received a lot of support from the DJs, which is also very important for us. So that's a great thing. We can, yeah, like we talked about before, we can release whatever we want. So it will be either a single, more vocal stuff, or really banging club stuff. And that's a great feeling that you can release whatever you want.
And does it take a lot of time away now from other work that you do, or is it?
No, not really. It goes smoothly. We try to scout also for other talents, and we did actually a remix contest for our first single, and yeah, guys from Australia, they won, and that's also great that you can give talents a platform for a release on your label. So that's taking some more time, but it's also very nice to check it, because we've been always checking new music for our radio show already. And now you can even give them the possibility to release tracks on a label.
All right, Jurre, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you allemaal.
Top.